Hello guys, welcome back to a new episode of Test Pack Please Ignore, and as you can see at the end of the hallway here, I have torn down the big reactor. The previous episode I had said that I was going to be tearing this down and moving it downstairs, and I showed off the giant area that I dug out. And, well, that area is finished, and this has been moved. Well, I tore it down. It's all in my inventory. Everything required to build what we're going to be building is in my inventory. So, there we go. This is what the room looks like now. I was messing with a wall design, which I might keep something like that. Although I also realized that the turbines are going to mostly be in the way, so you're not necessarily gonna, really be able to see that. So I might just tear it down, since, turbines make it unnecessary. But we're gonna start by building the steam turbine here. And, where is that? Is that the proper length? I think that's the proper length. That's 16. If I remember correctly. I've been meaning to make the tape measure. There's a tape measure block. Is this easy to make? I might go make that real quick. That is really easy. I don't think I have any flowers, though. It's fine. I'll just, I'll wing it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I meant to hit the hover button there. But anyway, this thing is going to be 16 by long by 9 wide by 9 tall. And going to produce a crap load of power. Hopefully. Let's build the sides now. Most of the sides, I was going to originally do like glass for every side, but I realized that I didn't really need to see through it to this wall or that back wall, so I'm going to change it up a little from what I was originally going to do, and it's just going to be this wall and this wall, which will be turbine glass. And I wish I had creative flight. That'd make this easier. I don't like hover modes. I've never enjoyed hover modes on any kind of jetpacks, so I avoid using it usually whenever possible. Even to my detriment, really. But, generally it makes too much noise. Or, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like hover modes. Sue me. Sue me. Okay. Now for the glass. Actually, no, let's place a couple blocks real quick. We're going to need the turbine controller and the power ports. Need 3 power ports to suck all the power out of here. That this is going to produce. And I think this only places 7 in a row. Maybe that actually no, that looks longer than 7. I don't know, but this can't place everything I'd want it to, but that's okay. It's mostly getting the job done. Okay, now for this side. And we have 3 spaces left over, and that is because we need the turbine fluid ports. I think I'm going to have one here. And the rotor port is going to be here. And the other fluid port I'm going to put here. Oh, that went outside. Oh, and I misplaced that. Okay. Let's break this. And jump back in. If I can manage. Okay. Let's also make an exit hole here. That'll make it easier. What do I want to place now? Let's place the Enderium. This is the Enderium coil that's going to generate all the energy. I was going to do Electrum originally, but it doesn't give me the power output that I want. So this video got Actually, I don't think I delayed at all. It just took forever to craft this much Indirium. It's ridiculous. It's like 333 ingots. And it takes an absurd amount of time. And it's super expensive, and I don't... yeah. I don't know. I spent a lot of time killing Endermen, long story short. And if I hadn't used, Digital Miner to get, like, a load of... Oh, wait, hold on. Talking too much. Messing up here. I want these positioned at this end. 2, 3... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 81 rotor blades. Which will get me, oops, the maximum amount of power, I think. It's going to be like 21,000 plus RF tick out of this thing. Which is going to be very nice. How are my sound settings? It sounds, oh yeah, normally I have it like up here. It's a little too quiet. You guys can hear that freaking slime that's been annoying me bounce around on the other side of the wall. Or maybe it's under the floor. I'm not 100% sure. I've been wanting to go kill it, but haven't got around to it yet. Okay. Okay, those are the last rotors in place, and now this multi-block will form. Excellent. Let's do that. And for the reactor here, it's going to sit directly up against it. And I'm going to have the reactor feed steam. You know, the reactor is going to generate steam, which will feed directly into the turbine, which then I guess will condense back into water and then feed back in the reactor. So it'll be a... what do you call that? I think it's closed loop cooling. Or something like that. You know, don't quote me on it. But I think that's what that's called in real life. If that's even a thing in real life. I think it is. I know, yeah, that's what nuclear reactors use in real life, I believe. Closed loop cooling. And we're going to have 4 giant rods here. We can cap those off. Boom, boom. And here we go. And the last one. And I think, if I remember correctly, these have to be... Is it 60 or 70% depth? Let's go... Whoa, that's too far. Let's try 70. Actually, let's try 60. No, I'll try 70. Gosh, need to make up my mind. Okay, and with these, it goes blue matches with blue, and then red with red, and they each do the opposite, because, like, as you can see, that's input is red on this, but then for this big reactor, red is output, so I don't know. It's not, I don't know. I was confused at first, but it's just red, red, blue, blue, and, you know, you get it. At least I hope you get it. Okay, let's do the glass now. Oh, I don't want to forget that piece right there. It's my builder's ones. And let's get these like that. Oh, this is gonna be so much power, guys. It's gonna be disgusting. Well, it's not gonna be that disgusting. It'll be disgusting once I get a bunch of these in here. Then it'll be just ridiculous. Gonna start out with, I mean, this is one, you know, this took, I think, like 800 steel almost to make this, and then a ton of cyanite. And I do not have enough cyanite to... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have enough cyanite to build any more turbines. So it's gonna take some time to build up enough cyanite to be able to build a second one of these setups. But that's okay, because this is gonna This is going to put out like double the power of what I had upstairs. More than double the power, actually. Just slightly more, maybe a couple thousand, because the one upstairs was like 9,700 RF a tick, I think. This is going to be 2,100. So slightly more than double the power. Okay, I need some cyanite. Or not cyanite, some yellorium. That might be enough. Actually, I think I had left the chests upstairs. I'll just put all the yellorite in the chest. Or with my feeding system, little basic feeding system that I had here. I do want to automate it, you know, with ME, but I just haven't gotten around to that yet. Okay, I thought I'd emptied that out. Now let's empty it a little bit. Cool. Actually, I think I have the other transfer nodes in here. Yes, I do. Oh yeah, there's the 37 electrum blocks I made. Turned out to be, yeah. I ended up not going with those. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever use those. I need to centrifuge them back into their components. Okay, that's on input. That's output. Want outlet mode here. Oh god, I love that animation. I love these things so much. It's beautiful. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think the last thing I need to do here is water. And I'll just got some tanks in here to get the water in. Where's my wrench? Okay, wrench. Boom. And I need to get a pipe with some larger throughput there. But that's fine. Oh, is it full already? Okay, let's activate this thing. But first, actually, let's activate the turbine, because, actually, no, I'll show you. If I don't have the turbine activated, once this thing fills up with steam, the temperature skyrockets, as you can see. But if I turn this on, it'll start using up the steam. And yeah, there you go. The temperature is going down, and we're putting out 2,000 millibuckets per tick of hot fluid, which is exactly what you want to run one of these turbines, because it maxes out at 2,000 millibuckets per tick in out, and that'll give you the most power. And as you can see, this is slowly climbing in RPM, and as the RPM goes up, the power goes up. And ideally, I want it at 1,800 RPM. And what we can do is hit the disengage coil button, which will have it spin up much faster. And then we can re-engage the coils as soon as, you know, we're about there. But let's go back and make sure everything's going okay over here. Good. Good. We're at a nice low fuel consumption rate here. Nice low temperature. Not that I'm worried about these exploding, because I was testing it out in a creative map just to make sure, or just to see the size of the explosion of a big reactor. And I guess that's disabled by default, because I couldn't get one to explode. I couldn't get one of these turbines to explode. And I was like, well, surely someone's blown one up, right? And so I Googled it, or I looked it up on YouTube. I couldn't find any videos of any of these exploding. And so I guess it's just disabled by default. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so everything's good to go here. It's, you know, it's nice and massive. So, you know, just imagine one of these, well, 4 of these. So one here, one next to it, 2 more over there. Then I guess I'm going to have a little walkway or something here, because I think I'm going to keep this where it is, unless I decide to move it somewhere else. I don't know where that would be. Oh, I could maybe move it over here, because I was thinking about moving this battery downstairs or just to some other spot. Where is this exactly? Okay, so the center of the battery is right there, and it lines up in this wall. I might move that to over here, and then, you know, you drop down and you're able to look down the entire, like, turbine hall. Okay, so that's a thought. But for now, this is gonna stay like it is, and I guess I'm just killing time until the turbine spins up, or I could make a cut here. I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about. Made plenty of gunpowder, so that's pretty nice. I might upgrade that chest, or just have it start importing into, you know, the ME system, you know, whenever I get that hooked up to everything. But let me go over here and check the rotor speed. Okay, we still got almost 1,000 to go. I'm going to cut here, and I'll be right back when this is about at the max rotor speed. That way you guys can see its maximum power output. Oh, that is not my pause button. Okay, guys, here we go. It's going to hit 1,800 any second now. And actually, let's stop it right. Is it going to still climb? Oh, let's go a little more. Oh. It's probably not going to get right up to 1,800. Usually it stops at around, I think it's 1,794. And it just sits there. And will not go higher. I don't think it's possible to get it at exactly 1,800 or 900. Oh, it went up 0.1. But it should not actually. It might eventually make itself get up to 1,796, I think. But this is basically how much power there's gonna be coming out of this thing, which is 21,600. And for that, I'm going to need a Tesseract and to take the power out. And as far as I understand, each of these power taps puts out a max of 10K. So I need to do something like this, I think. And if I set this frequency to that, all of this will not drain. Because maybe I've done something. Oh, hold on. I gotta send it on a send. There we go. Oh, boom. Okay, yeah, that emptied that out instantly. So. Oh, did that go down slightly? Oh, no, it went up. Okay, so. That is that. We're powering up the big capacitor over here now. Probably very quickly. Can I see that bar move at all? I see it going up in the tooltip thing. Not on here. Or not on the... whatever. It's fine. This will fill up stupid quick, and, you know, I won't have to toggle it on and off. This is just always, you know, because, I mean, I could have set up redstone to have the big reactor up there go on and off when needed, but I was lazy and I never did that. And for something like this, because of it having to spin up and down, and I know you can automate it with redstone to some degree, because there's a redstone a block that you control it with. But I'm just going to let this run all the time. It is very, very few... You know, very low fuel consumption, and I'm always going to need cyanite. Well, not always, but, you know, I'm going to need cyanite to build a lot more of these, and I can always recycle it into plutonium and throw it back into the reactor. So, you know, that's fine. So, yeah, this is just going to be permanently on now, and that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching, and many, many more of these to come, in the future, slowly, because, man, this took a lot of resources. But, yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.